Yo, what's going on, Haven? Hope everyone is in a wonderful, magnificent mood. Hopefully you had a wonderful, magnificent rotation. Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. You've made it from the beginning. I said the divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown to see me and will be returned 100-fold as the Most High just use the divine vessel to divine support yours truly. Because all about divine support, I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks, peace and prosperity to you and yours. Never goes unnoticed. Really does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. You are not obligated. Once again, for the people in the back, they are not obligated. But if you would like to do the same, links are in the video description or the about tab on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Haven, we're going to get right into it. Kennedy, what's up? Pam, greetings, how you doing? Anyhow, yes. You know what's up, Pam? We're going to get right into it. I ain't going to do too much wasting no time. I was in the chill mood once again, relaxing, kicking back. And I want to get back to it. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is hurry up so that I can get back to it. You feel me? Let's get it. Here we go.
This imaginary game we're all playing where we pretend to be someone we're not at work, so we can get money that we pretend is valuable, so we can pay for our house that we pretend to own, and we can watch people pretend to be something else on social media, and we listen to a government that's pretending that they care about us, and we're going to a store to buy food that they're pretending is healthy. What the fuck?
Y'all not understand how America gotta be for you to work hard and still have no fucking where to go? It's just like, oh my gosh, when is it all going to end? Like, y'all, it's so bad to the point where even though you work, you more than likely can't even eat every day. Not even 3 times a day. Me, none. Yet they expect us to keep working with a smile on our face. Fuck all of that. I be seeing why people don't
Is it me or she looks so young?
Want to work. They pay us a little bit of money, but make everything expensive. I'll be damned if I'm putting my life on the line for $14, $15. And then the whole time can get hurt or die at the fucking job you're at. So now you done fucking wasted your whole life being a hard worker to a company that don't give a fuck about what you got going on. Don't give a fuck that you don't have nowhere to go. Just don't give a good goddamn. And certain people will never understand the frustration. You guys will never understand unless you're going through it.
Facts.
There is no reason why hard workers can't afford to eat, can't afford to live, can't afford to pay rent. It is so much.
There gonna come a time where computers gonna...
This is old, but let's run it back. You feel me? This is throwback right here. This clip is throwback, but let's run it back.
There gonna come a time where computers gonna turn on man. Niggas gonna have to fight robots. The higher ups gonna live under the land. Gas too high, they driving homemade go-karts. The end is coming, but we don't even see it. The knowledge is in the books, but we don't even read. Trying to save all the food and the water you can save. Babylon's about to fall. Famine is on the way. It ain't no time for no clubbing or no pill popping. Some satellites out of space, they tracking you and they still watching. Inflation across the whole country. Niggas rent went up $500 and they kids hungry. But you fools bragging with your new fashion. Everything man created will soon perish. It ain't no stopping me. My philosophy is prophecy. Poor people barely hit the lottery. How can we fix these problems? Cause ain't no way an hour of my life is only worth $15. The poor man getting poor, cause the poor spend their money with the rich man, nigga. The rich man getting richer, cause the rich spend their money with their rich friends, nigga. Hey. Eating plants, will make your body a garden, but ain't flesh to make your body a cemetery. I drop the top and back in when I'm parking. You ain't summertime, find your body winter ready. What you eating? What you drinking? Life and death is in the tongue, so what you saying? So as a man thinking, that what a man speaking. And diseases got a lot to do with what you eating. The blessings in the sky, you should be reaching higher, but you know this already. I'm preaching to the choir. Want a job, but you ain't working yet. And the last time I checked, kings don't pop Percocet. With your cup full of codeine, and your son look up to you. His role model's a dope fiend. Nah, I ain't this a nigga. Take a seat, this a home theater. I'm just trying to show you the bigger picture. Love that girl, don't be cheating on her. Hands were made to gently touch her, not to be beating on her. We gotta hold each other accountable by any means necessary, like Malcolm do. Spread your wings like a falcon do. The faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain too. But all you wanna do is get high, smoke an ounce or two. Hate water, but you pouring syrup in your Mountain Dew. I've been there, I ain't never lied. In the way I blew checks, you think I was verified. But I'm awakened now. They can't control me. A raw vegan, I'm Dr. Seven with gold teeth.
Did y'all know that there was a slave revolt
What's up, Stacey? How you doing?
in New York City? Do y'all know that said slave revolt happened in 1712? Do you understand that the King James Version of the Bible was published in 1611? And only a decade later, slaves in New York was rebelling. Do y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? In 1611, that motherfucking book was published. And they like to put AD on it to make it seem like some biblical date that isn't relevant to today. But that book was published, and a decade later, we had a New York City. We had slaves, and slaves were rebelling. You know what else happened in that
It took them 10 years to be fed up.
1712, this slave rebellion year? It happens to be the same historical year of the war of the Native Americans and settlers.
Wants you to know one truth, and that truth is that UFOs are real. They've already done told you. Sometimes when you want somebody to know a truth, it's so you can set them up to believe a lie. And that's coming. I have zero doubt that lie is coming.
What is the lie?
Specifically, you want me to say it right now, for real? Real? On camera? To be put in the show?
Yes.
Okay. Problem with that. If we tell the lie before it's told, they can adapt. That wouldn't be wise. I'll tell you privately, but I would really think about if you want to put this in your show. For real. That's a real thing I'm telling you. So will you think about it before putting it in your show?
Absolutely.
Okay. So UFOs are real, and they've been here a long time, and that's the truth. But the lie is coming. All indications, like all of them, is that that lie is going to be that there is a craft slowly making its way to us here on Earth. And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe. It's nuanced.
They already here though, so how many crafts is on the way, on the way, on the way? How many times they gonna say that?
How they explain that, the nature of that threat. But that 100% is the lie you are going to be told. You even got a date. People have been whispering a date for a long time now. I know where that lie comes from. I know specifically what document from the 70s initiated the idea of that lie. A classified document. That is the lie you will be told. You're going to be told that there is a craft on its way to Earth. That's the lie. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I sent you 2 texts today with a year. Not from me.
You notice how he's trying to keep it a secret as well, right?
Nope. I'm not going to propagate that lie. Not going to be part of it. Not going to say it to the camera. Everybody knows. Just start paying attention. And they'll change the date, especially if they see this. Things will change. Because maybe I'm trustworthy. Maybe I'm worthy of your trust. Maybe I've told you the truth the whole way through it. Now you can verify it. If that's the case, then I'm fucking dangerous. You've been told the truth about UFOs for a long time now. It's been pretty orchestrated. It's been pretty clear. And it's using people that are telling the truth and want to tell the truth. Ultimately, they want you to know something. They want you to know UFOs are real. Thank God we're finally there. We're all there now. They want you to know the truth. But why they want you to know that truth now? Hope I'm wrong, but it's terrifying. Think about it. Maybe it's good to get ahead of it. Call it out now before they do it. I'll be called crazy. That's okay.
Celebrities. Hey, I don't care about celebrities. Y'all gonna have to excuse the background noise, y'all.
So this is what a resident in North Dakota came across last night, y'all. What they're calling a moon dog. Do y'all see that? I see a problem here. Why does the moon dog look like the sun? Look at this, y'all. It starts right here. You see how it splits over here? You see how that's lighter and this is darker? And then it goes over here with this sun moon thing, this other sun moon thing looking like the cross that Jesus was crucified on, and this other sun moon thing over here. What? This was taken at 11:30 p.m. at night. And anybody else noticing that the fog/mist is coming back? Because he said he notices that. And this thing was on top of us. This thing was literally in the sky, y'all. This thing is literally on us now. It's like low to the ground. Swing low, sweet chariot. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Look at this, y'all. Y'all see that? Now, not only in North Dakota, but people were catching this in Alabama. Look at this, y'all. Now, it's the same thing, but this star in the middle, right, they're calling a moon, is not as prevalent. Again, y'all, why does the moon look like the sun? I've been telling y'all, man, big things are here. Look at that. Look at all the colors, the Mardi Gras colors, right? The Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday. Y'all see what I'm saying? Fat Tuesday. That's why I say it's going up on a Tuesday. Tuesday, Mars Day. Mars, Aries, the god of war. Aries, you can feel it in the air. It's literally in the air. Oh my goodness, y'all see that? Look at the colors that just reverberating off of that. Look at the frequency of the colors. Look at this, you guys. Look at this shot over here. That thing is like beaming out. Y'all see that? It's like beaming out. Y'all can feel the shit, and you can see the colors again, the Mardi Gras colors, the green, the purple, the teal, whatever. It's like the Miami Vice colors. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Like, follow, share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out. Did anybody catch the moon tonight? This guy did. Look at the moon, y'all. This is at the Washington State Capitol building. Y'all see this? The moon got this reddish hue going on. And this looks like a very eerie scene, like out of a movie type thing. What the heck? And not to mention, why is the moon huge and red like this, y'all? It's like it's angry. And is it just me, or the lights that are supposed to be in the state capitol off, and it's just the lights that illuminated the dome that's on? That's very eerie, y'all. Here is a closer picture. Look at this. What? Bro, why does it look fake? Why does it look fake? And then he was able to catch this over at the Waldorf Astoria, right at the post office building. This is still in DC.
Are you in DC? That's in DC. So if we wasn't in DC to see that, how will we see that?
Y'all, check this out. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. So I saw a video early on TikTok talking about how the moon is still full, but...
And he said it was fake, but this is what the real picture looked like.
What? Bro, why does it look fake? Why does it look
What's up,
fake?
Kay?
And then
How
he
you
was
doing?
able to catch this over at the Waldorf Astoria, right at the post office building. This is still in DC, y'all. Check this out. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. So I saw a video early on TikTok talking about how the moon is still full, but this is huge, y'all. Check this video out. How is the moon acting in your area? Because I know everybody sees a different moon for some
I haven't
reason.
seen the moon.
By the way, like, y'all see what's going on with the moon? We had a full moon on the 13th, on Monday,
Yeah, I
right?
haven't
Which
seen
seems
the moon
like a couple years ago. But the moon has been full for like the past 4 days. I mean, it's full, you guys. And it's funny, like, I'll be driving. We had a couple of sunny days this week, but I was driving and it was like noonish, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and like the moon was just like straight up in the sky, like it hadn't moved. And the sun was on, you know, this side, but I'm like, dude, the moon has been full for damn near a week.
And then taking into account everything that has taken place thus far, and then what's going to happen tomorrow. But did anybody else get a picture or a video of the moon looking like this in DC? Please let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all. It's gonna be a big day tomorrow. Peace in.
I don't know if people feel the same way I feel, but after TikTok went on their little ban, it seemed like the energy on this planet is different. Not to mention, someone take office today and we are having a planetary alignment. And today is Martin Luther King Day. Let's talk about this. Just remember, 2025 is the year of the snake. We are in year number 9. And they gave TikTok a 90-day extension. There go that number 9 once again. 2025 is a real important year for all of us if we understand what's taking place. When they say we are in the year of the snake, they're talking about the serpent or the kundalini, which is inside of our body. So many people is going to run outside and look up in a couple of days for the planetary alignment. But let me tell you this, the real planetary alignment is within your body. It's your chakras. Number 9 is the serpent, the kundalini. Your chakras is every planet in the universe because everything is within our physical body. This story is connected to Adam and Eve. When the serpent came to Adam and Eve and told them to eat the apple, they would know the difference between good and bad. The serpent was really the kundalini. It was a spiritual activation because once your kundalini activate, you can see with your third eye. Everything that was hidden from us for hundreds or maybe thousands of years is all about to be shown to all of us. I mean, all of us. So don't be surprised when certain people start releasing secrets. When certain people in office start releasing certain secrets about things that wasn't supposed to be real. Why do you think they program us to be afraid of the serpent? Anytime we hear about a serpent, we say, oh, the serpent is the devil. We gotta run and hide from it. Let's run and hide. You are running and hiding from yourself because the devil lives within you and God lives within you. But we've been taught to always think outside of ourselves or wait for a savior. Once again, this is a real special year, and this planetary alignment is going to activate certain people that have been doing their spiritual work. Not everyone is meant to be spiritual, believe it or not. I know we all have spirits, but how many people use that spiritual knowledge to uplift the planet? So when they say the snake is shedding its old skin, they're trying to tell you that we're going to get rid of dead parts or dead energy that no longer vibrate with us. So release your old life and release the way you used to do things because we're going into a whole different world. The people that control this world, they're going to fall pretty soon. And the people that have been doing their spiritual work, we will be the new leaders. So everyone that used to call you crazy, loony, you lost your mind, they're going to come to you for advice about how to live in a new world.
I am very concerned and maybe a little bit frustrated, if I'm honest, because I'm probably feeling the energy today. The energy for people in the spiritual community can be a bit dense, depending what your timeline is right now. For me, it's heavy right now because and it's not because TikTok. It's because I am frustrated of how many people in this world are so blinded that the inorganic ones do not give a fuck about anyone. They don't care about TikTok. They own TikTok. We got to understand this. You know, in the matter of hours in America that TikTok was down, people were calling 911 like it was going crazy off the charts. People were wanting welfare checks, like, because they fooled everyone. They wanted everyone to be in a low vibration. It was only a few hours it was down. And look at this world. The vibration is very dense because of TikTok and the whole situation that happened with that. The energy harvesting event that happened with it. We all need to be aware of what's happening right now. There's a lot of energy harvesting events that are happening right now and coming up. We got the Super Bowl, and we all know how much of an energy harvesting event that is. But literally in a few days, all the planets are aligning, and the inorganic ones understand this. Why do you think they did the TikTok thing right before that? Because there's going to be so much high vibrational energy that is only going to propel everyone on their spiritual journeys even more, into alignment, because all the planets are aligning. And they know this. The goofies know this. And they did this to TikTok. And there was so many young kids and even adults in America calling 911. It was down for a few hours. We've got to do something about this. We cannot be relying on an app for happiness. We've got to rely on ourselves for that. You know what I mean? We've got to start working on ourselves, especially with all these planets aligning. You want to be in alignment with the planets aligning. And, a lot of the people in the spiritual community are going through waves right now. I'm going through it because I'm trying to get into alignment for the planets aligning. Just be aware with all these scripted energy harvesting events that are going on right now, because it will suck your energy dry if you are tapping into it too much.
And it's already started, y'all. Check this out. We're supposed to have a...
Let's hold that thought, man. Let's hold that thought. Let's hold that thought. Check it out real quick. OBS. Minimize this. We'll be able to see desktop. Yeah. Look at this. Circus play. President-elect Trump holds pre-inauguration victory rally at Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Now, what in the circus is going on here?
Have a good time. Come on, everybody. It's fun. Fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Fun to stay at the YMCA. Fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. Have a good meal. Do what you love your thing.
They play in people's faces.
To the ones that are aware, this illusion feels like it's just cracking even more, because this world just looks so fake and so staged, and it's just goofy. Like, what is this? Why is this coming up on my social media? I don't want to see this shit. You know what I mean?
Who cares about it?
I am just baffled. By far, the last 24 hours has been a massive energy harvesting event to do with TikTok and them putting a lot of Americans in a low vibration. And now from today, all the NPC celebrating Donald Trump doing fucking some stupid dance. Clown world.
Like, they play in people's face. That's all they do. Let's get back to it, though. We close our Discord. Get back.
Polar vortex, where places like Florida, where I'm at, is supposed to get snow. I don't know, for the first time ever. Are y'all ready for that, Floridians? But check this out, y'all. This is in Rocky Mountain in Colorado. The river is literally frozen. Y'all see that? Has that ever happened before? So y'all know how we're going through a pole shift. Look at this in Russia, y'all. Look, they're having an ice tsunami. The water is moving slowly towards the shore. Check this out. Y'all see that? And it mirrors what the clouds be looking like. Look at this. So this polar vortex must be causing all kinds of anomalies with snow and ice, y'all, because this is not the only place that this is happening to. This is happening in China too, y'all. Look at this. Wow, y'all see this? Why does it look like scales? Why does it look like, why does it look like dragon scales, fish scales? Y'all see that? This is in China. This is happening all over. Wow. The way that the colors are just bouncing off that ice, this is incredible. So yes, y'all, are you guys ready for this polar vortex? It's so weird that all of this is happening and we are at the peak of solar maximum 2025, right? It makes you wonder, What's really going on, y'all? But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out. Yo, something is going down in Sydney, Australia, you guys, because look at this. Y'all, when I tell you, I don't think there was not a single weather anomaly that Sydney, Australia escaped, you guys. First of all, y'all, it started off dead silent just like this. No wind, no nothing. And then flashes galore. People were stating that it was non-stop flashing for about 2.5 hours straight, and the water just rose out of nowhere. Check this out, y'all. Non-stop flashing. Hurricane force winds. Heavy rain. And then it sounds like a power drill out there, y'all. Listen to this. Listen. Y'all heard that? It's like a whistling sound. It might be the wind, but then again, it might not be. And not just plasma flashes, y'all, but lightning strikes everywhere. Bugsby over here.
What the and in Newcastle.
And also, Sydney, Australia's Crown Towers got struck by lightning as well, y'all. What does that mean? As the storm rolled in, it completely fogged out this camera and it was glitching. Y'all see that? Look how good and clear it looks right now, and look at the transition. Y'all see that? It's like a fog comes in and it starts glitching. The people thought it was raining a little too hard in the mountains, and when they checked, it was actually hell. These people were hanging out in coffee shops and whatnot, and they experienced a power outage. Look at this. Gone. What's really going on, Australia? So the latest rocket that Elon Musk sent up to space, right, just exploded, y'all. This is what people were seeing over Turks and Caicos. People were catching this all over the world. Look at this, y'all. This one was seen over Haiti. Yo, Haitians are the most funniest people on earth. They said this is God at work. This is God coming to earth. The most interesting thing about this is what Elon Musk had to say, and I'm gonna show y'all. Here it is over San Juan. This is in Puerto Rico. Look at that, y'all. That's crazy. I don't know if that was really a rocket from Elon Musk, because we had a comet come close to us the other day, y'all. Did you hear about that? But does that look like a rocket to y'all? It looks too, you know what I'm saying? It's the Autobots. Like, they've been showing us this in this movie. What's funny is this is from the movie Transformers, and as of late, all the Transformers have been exploding all over the place. But this is what Elon Musk had to say. He said success is uncertain, but I
don't even like to follow the weather because they use our collective conscience to, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. But how do you think they predict the weather? Because they tell us the weather, and the collective conscious, because we watching and looking at it, so we telling ourselves, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. Anyhow, let's keep going.
Entertainment is guaranteed.
What do you mean by that?
And you guys know what William Shakespeare says, right? That the world is a stage. Like, Elon Musk is just putting, I believe this is just a show, y'all. But there are grander things happening behind the scene. You get what I'm saying? I think there are bigger things coming. And this is what he's talking about. Entertainment is guaranteed, right? What we're getting ready for, you know, with the extraterrestrials and the aliens, entertainment guaranteed. What we know the sky to be about, you know, PBB, is that what they're calling it now? PBB? Entertainment is guaranteed, so something is getting ready to happen.
Although we weren't able to shatter that hardest glass ceiling this time, thanks to you, it's got about 18 million cracks in it.
Thanks to you, the tax-paying dollars.
How many people seen this video of SpaceX exploding in mid-air? I don't know about you, but those look like shooting stars. So you mean to tell me we have UFOs, UAPs, drones, now we have shit like this taking place? Which we're looking at right now? Shooting stars. More shooting stars. Don't forget that the planetary alignment is in a couple days. I read this article. Incredible video shows SpaceX Flight 7 Starship exploding in the sky. Okay. But I'm gonna get a little deeper. Stay with me. Did you know that our ancestors are really those shooting stars? That's why they say if you see a shooting star, make a wish and it's gonna come true, because our ancestors are really traveling just like this. Everything is dealing with magic in the universe. That's why Hollywood always showing Mickey Mouse controlling the stars. They always show him with their magic wand in his hand because they know how to trap shooting stars or spirits. We all come from the stars and we all know how to use magic, but they replace our imagination with bullshit like this. These people in Hollywood found a way to trap our spirits. That's why when you get famous, they give you this star But notice, it's on the ground because they are the fallen stars. Once we learn how to use our imagination again, we will get our magic back. This is why Hollywood uses the holly tree or holy tree to do their magic spells. They get the wood and they shave it down and they use it as magic rituals. This is why so many people call themselves.
Recently, La Presidenta de Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum Pardo, signed 2 edicts into law, which are breathtaking to say the least. What she did and what she signed into the Mexican Constitution are 2 parts. The first part was that the indigenous people within Mexico of many different tribes will now have the ability to have their own sovereign nations. Now, bear with me here. So basically, a commission is set up to recognize those indigenous nations within Mexico and teach them and show them how they can rule autonomously and set up their own rulership over their own people, because there's a lot of indigenous different tribes within Mexico. The second part of that edict that was signed into the Mexican Constitution recognizes, and hear me out here, Afro-Indigenous. So, and that basically states that written into the Mexican Constitution, it is now law that the Afro-Indigenous are recognized as full citizens of Mexico and are afforded their indigenous status. And then she went on to state that Mexico recognizes that Afro-Indigenous people were on this continent hundreds of years before the Spaniards stepped 1 foot on the soil. It completely changes the narrative of what we've been taught. It completely changes the idea that Columbus was here and there's just Mexicans. It flips it right on its head. Everything is out the door. This is a very intelligent woman. And what she has stated are what people on different social media platforms have been saying for years. Black man was already here. The black man was already here. We didn't come in slave ships. That's not feasible. It would have taken too many ships. They would lose too many people. But if you're taken from Mexico and South America and taken off the coast and sat off the coast for a couple months and then brought up and dropped off in Boston, that makes it a hell of a lot more feasible, doesn't it? Afro-Indigenous were here hundreds of years before the Spaniards showed up. I'll put this into perspective.
He blinking so much, he blinking so much.
The English Bible, the most widely sold book in history, the Bible. New Testament, Old Testament. You can go back in that Bible to the beginning of time of man. Adam, Eve, his wife, conceived from the rib of Adam, and the Creator took that rib. Their children, Cain and Abel, and how that conflict and one brother slew the other. The creation of the earth, the waters, the fish in the deep, the firmament. Okay, enough Bible lesson for today. But yet we can't go back before Columbus. What was the black man's history?
Right.
How did he get here?
Right.
The Phoenician? The Israelite?
He's already here. He's already here, man.
It's Mary Mac, all dressed in black, with silver buttons, all down her back. I know y'all remember that shit. I know how many childhood rhymes we have sang so innocently. When you really look at them with fresh eyes, they hit a lot differently. This one is definitely one of them ones. I'm gonna also break down a few more for y'all. We gotta start with this one, because I used to think this was talking about military, especially talking about the buttons down her back, because who else was wearing that? And I came across one story, and I'm holding on to it, because it sounds legit. Now, like I said, for most of us, this chant was like a fun childhood clapping game for us. Did you know it might have roots in a deeper, darker, real-life story? The story goes, in a quiet southern town, there was a woman named Big Mary. There she go right there. She became the heart of a haunting legend. She was supposedly abandoned as a child and later found refuge in the church, which, go figure. He later started working as a caretaker for the town's graveyard. Now, the thing about Big Mary's ass, she was strong enough to lift the caskets on her own. She ain't need no help, giving real Respucia vibe. Well, as you can imagine, she was earning both awe and fear from the children. They didn't know what to think. The children used to tease her with this song. Sad for them, all hell broke loose. Let's just say that was the last song that they sang. Fast forward to when we started singing it. It said that we were chanting her, and whenever she appeared on that third chant, we would show up and prepare whoever was chanting for her for burial. That shit just took a wild turn, because what? The thing about it, that was just one of many. I mean, think about it. We was singing Ring Around the Rosie, Pocket Full of Posies, Ashes, Ashes. We all fall down. And then that's when I learned that one was rooted in the Black Plague. Had us chanting about death, disease, and ashes. See, I done told y'all, they love us talking about death when we talk about mourning, wake. Most of our language is around death. That chant was no different. And as children, we holding hands in a circle, chanting this. It was a formation that was mimicking.
We used to put our feet in a circle and count and say little chants of who's gonna be it or who's out, XYZ.
Ritual circles. So if that's not ritual adjacent, I don't know what it is. This one's really going to show how long I've been around. I remember when we used to say light as a feather, stiff as a board while trying to make somebody levitate at a slumber party? Not you was either too young or you born. Just going to say it. Anyway, that was a whole group energy working session. A ritual. We didn't know we was playing with intention and belief, which is two major key ingredients for spell work. I bet you didn't realize you was doing divination when you was saying eeny, meeny, miny, mo, because you thought it was a harmless decision-making rhyme, but you was repeating a chant while focusing on different options, determining its fate, or your fate. Easily falls into the realm of spell work. Speaking of divination, it's Friday, January 24th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be joining Mama T on her Stella Marie podcast along with some amazing other ladies. We're going to be talking about all things hoodoo, voodoo, and divination. Y'all go check out and subscribe to Mama T's YouTube page now so you'll be ready for Friday. Technically, this one wasn't a song. We did have to repeat it. You remember having to go to that mirror and saying Bloody Mary? How many times were you required to say it? At least 3. Straight up invocation work. Because as y'all know, mirrors are portals. Chanting somebody's name is a classic summoning ritual, especially when it's done 3 times repetitively. A lot of us was out here calling spirits and we didn't even know it. Let me just clarify, I wasn't. I mean, I would act like I was down, go in that bathroom, lock the door, act like I was saying. I absolutely wasn't looking in the mirror. As a matter of fact, I wasn't saying it at all.
I wouldn't say it 3 times. Especially in the mirror, like it. I don't know, like someone always told me like, nah, that ain't nothing to play with.
Saying something close to that, I could trick my friends. My spirit always had me, because my spirit always says something ain't right with this.
Exactly. Facts that. I wish I could fist bump her, because little things like that, those little daring games that we used to get taught as in our younger years, in our youthful years, something told me like, nah, bro, that ain't right, bro. That ain't, don't play, don't you play with that. Don't you dare play with that. Let me keep going.
But not least, this is the one that worked my nerve the most. Step on a crack, break your mama's back. You don't know how many fights I almost got into because
I heard father's back, not mama's back.
To that one. I step on a crack and then you gonna say, that's why your mama back broke. Cause what? You out here cursing my mama? I used to have a whole attitude like my mama back ain't broke. I think about it, my mama is having back pain. I hope I never said it one time because of peer pressure. I apologize, mama. It's wild how innocent repetition of words and actions can literally turn into ritual and spell work. You ain't even know it. Literally had our little asses out here cursing ourselves. Yet they was worried about us cussing. Big difference. You layer a lot of these chants with actual group energy work. You know, like when the children was holding hands, singing the same thing. This amplified the energy and the vibe. So these chants was touching on themes of energy manipulation. Oh, and symbolic intent. What this taught me was everything is not always as innocent as it seems. No matter how young you are, something don't feel right, your spirit is going to let you know. Sure, y'all get in them comments and let me know your thoughts. Let me know what other ones you can think about that are chants or curses. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching. Most of the people screaming everything is demonic don't have a clue what a demon is. To be honest, I hear a lot of people using demon and devil interchangeably, which they are not the same thing. The word devil in Greek means slanderer or the accuser. And in Christianity, of course, the devil is known as Satan, the adversary of God. I really go way off in left field, but I'm going to stay on track. Devil is seen as a singular central figure of evil. Evil. Devil is supposedly opposed to divine order. Demons are a little bit more chaotic and scattered. A lot of people like to ask me how I know so much. At the beginning of my awakening, I studied etymology, as well as numerology and gematria. Oh, and I can't forget symbolism. I said that to say go on and learn etymology. Get you an unabridged dictionary from Amazon. The older the better. Start looking these words up. It all makes sense. Because once again, they have to tell you. Most of the time it's right in your face. Sometimes you gotta go do a little digging. Demon stems from the Greek word daemon. It's originally referred to a divine supernatural being, not inherently evil. Daemon was like an intermediary between the humans and God, represent influence or fate, which I know through religious and cultural shifts, of course, took on a negative connotation. Then they started referring to them as malevolent spirit.
Right, because they don't understand or understand what it is or can't control it. You know what? Don't get me started.
When we talk about etymology, we have to completely break the word down. So what is D-E, negative? An is linked to the moon. This is an intuitive and symbolic interpretation. Basically, what this is saying is a demon is a negative emotion. It represents shadowy, hidden, or unconscious aspects of ourselves. Now, y'all already know the moon governs the tides as well as our emotions. And that would make sense because we are like 70% water, right? Like I told y'all before, lunatic is linked to the lunar cycle, which is the reason why hospitals are so full on a full moon. Or why on a full moon you can't help but hear all them sirens outside. And people around you start acting stranger than normal. So it's a fitting metaphor for emotions going awry. So when we think about demons, we can't think about negative external entities. You gotta think about what's going on inside. Because remember, they're negative, energetic entities that are fueled by emotions. These are internal manifestations of unresolved trauma. These energies become thought forms and grow stronger the more you feed them. Let me give y'all some examples. You know, when you harbor anger, it festers, right? It doesn't just stay a passing emotion. It becomes a force that shapes your behavior, perception, and reality. Fear acts in the same way. It's loops of anxiety and paranoia. And it feeds on itself between your mental and spiritual state. Why do these entities feel like they're possessing you? Because they're clouding your judgment. They sap your vitality and they ultimately control you. You gotta know your emotions are powerful creators in the astral realms. This is the plane of energy that interacts with your physical as well as your mental self. Your attention goes, energy flows. When you focus on a specific negative emotion, what you think gonna happen? You generate energetic vibrations that attract similar frequency. Why do you think I'm always telling you frequencies, energy, and vibrations are everything? And over time, these can form attachment. These are often referred to as entities or astral parasites. You gotta ask yourself, if your emotional state is always filled with chaos and pain, what signal do you think you send in the universe? Those signals attract energy or entities that feed on those vibrations. This always takes me back to the saying I used to hear back in the day, like, don't let a dog smell your fear. I'm like, how can a dog smell fear? As I got wiser, I come to realize everything is energy and vibration. Animals are always in tune, which means they can sense your energy or vibration. This is why emotional hygiene is so important. So you need to cleanse your mind, as well as practice forgiveness and always ground that energy. It's crucial for real, y'all. Let me tie it all together for y'all. I'm gonna give you a great example. Talk about that liquor, aka alcohol, aka spirits. When you go past some liquor stores, they actually have spirits on there, as in the word spirit. I remember being younger saying, why does it say spirits for an alcohol or a liquor store? It comes from the Arabic word alcohol. This refers to a distilled spirit. Deeper esoteric meaning, however, ties into the concept of spirits overall. Alcohol is known to lower your vibration, which makes it easier for a negative entity to latch or attach onto you. What happened with people full of that liquor? Some people real mellow. Some people be acting a damn fool. Can't control their liquor, stumbling, mumbling all over their words, falling into shit, being just mean and ornery, losing self-control. You can tell there's no connection to their higher selves in that moment. It's because there's now an external energy influencing their behavior. Think about it. The angry drunk is often consumed by unprocessed rage. Sleepy drunk has suppressed grief. Destructive drunk is channeling chaotic and destructive force. They reflect the emotional wounds or needs that are amplified when the spiritual guardrails come down. Addictions to substances, habits, to people. These are entities that you birth through your thought patterns and emotional state. They usually start as coping mechanisms. They grow stronger as you keep turning to them for solace. Then they take on a life of their own, demanding to be fed. Like a person addicted to nicotine might feel a pull to smoke all the time, even when they consciously want to quit. That pulls the entity of addiction. Same with them cupcakes. Big back asses know we don't need them. That entity of addiction, sugar is the worst. Definitely have you rumbling in that damn cabinet late at night. Don't lie, I know it ain't just me. People who drink to numb their problems, they just create an energetic loop. Alcohol is their key to temporary relief. Relief is fleeting and the problems deepen. You're not healing shit, you just suppressing it, trying to numb it. Hear me clearly on this part. People who live in self-doubt attract circumstances that reinforce their low self-worth. This snowballs into creating inner demons. Feel inadequate or like a failure. These thoughts hold you back from stepping into your true power. These are thoughts that you created. You gotta disempower these damn demons by acknowledging them first. Stop blaming everything on an external force, because you are the demon, and they're creations of your own thoughts and emotions. Shift your focus and stop feeding them with fear and anger. Make it harder than what it seems. Just focus on love, forgiveness, and gratitude. It's high vibrational energy. Keep telling y'all, practice emotional mastery. That meditation and breath work in, honey. Journaling can also help you deal with emotions rather than suppressing them. Most importantly, engage in activities that you enjoy. Raise your vibration. A lot of us been lied to our whole life about a lot of shit, specifically within spirituality. Religions teach you not to be accountable, teach you to give your power away to something outside of you, to also blame something outside of you when things go wrong. They never wanted you to know it was you all along. They want you to know that you could create heaven or hell, because they all constructs of your mind. Only live where you let them. They're attachments, which is why you can see them attached to people. All you gotta do is stop feeding them. Start feeding you. I'm talking about the real you, the higher you. Love on yourself. Watch them demons disappear. Get in the comments and let me know your thoughts. I know I love all things deep thought. So if you in or around the Atlanta area, make sure you come meet me at my Puff and Paint event. I'm gonna link the tickets below. You can click the link in my bio for more information. Hope to see y'all there. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching. Today's date. Here's all my symbolism and numerology people. January 19th, right? 119. Interesting. And if we go ahead and flip those numbers, don't we get 911? Very interesting. Symbols and numbers are their language. I hope y'all hear me out there, because when you lean into the codes, it's like having the keys to the whole system. Don't let them grab your energy like they did everybody else, as you see the play clearly for what it is. Software update. 9 times out of 10, they already joined forces with the people that they claimed they were going against. I mean, for a long time, we've been playing cat and mouse, but last week specifically, it was literally something straight out of a movie the way they was playing with people. Let me say it like this. The way people allowed them to play with them. On a few hours, and then magically, back up. Like, are you serious? What really happened during that downtime? Do y'all ask yourself that? Because I think about when my computer needs to reboot and it always asks me if I want to restart it, and I postpone it, postpone it, and postpone it. Then eventually it gets to a point where it's like, all right, you can't postpone this no more. Got like 5 minutes. Don't that feel like what happened? Because why was it down before the 19th when y'all told us it was going to be down? Because mine went down on January 18th around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They did something with the protocol, tweaked the algorithm, added new tracking, something. But you better believe it's not about what they saying. Told y'all they tell you to look left, you better look right. I knew exactly how y'all would react, because they know you better than you know you. This is why they want the app going in the first place, because they fear that you're going to learn who you are. The thing is, a lot of people think this is about money, which it very well could be. But you know what they fear more than money? Knowledge. Knowledge of self. So they fear everybody waking up. They know the collective consciousness is rising and there's nothing they could do about it. They gotta throw shots to keep you in a low vibrational state. What better way than to keep you in fear and anger? A lot of people fearful that they was gonna lose their sources of income. Angry because you feel like your freedom has been taken away. Did you ask yourself, since when have you been free? Everybody thought they were doing something because they ran to Red Note, not realizing that was all a part of the plot and plan too. You really gotta watch more movies. My bad, y'all have been watching them. I meant to say, you really gotta start paying attention to the movies. But again, because the collective consciousness is rising, they didn't expect for this shit to backfire on them. Because instead of everybody being in a state of fear or staying in a state of fear, they decided to pivot and go to another app. I mean, and even though that app was put in place for people to pivot to, they didn't realize the love that we was gonna get over there. Saying we, but I never went my ass over there. Because again, I always saw the play and the plot. They didn't expect those folks over there to let us know, like, hey, y'all thought y'all was free? Yeah, okay. This was literally a part of the mass awakening. They literally walked right into the trap. Because while they thought they had the collective consciousness in a state of fear and anger, which I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people were, thought that was gonna keep people right where they wanted them, stuck in that loop. See, what happened was, division tactics no longer worked. The very people that y'all wanted us to believe hated us so bad actually welcomed us with open arms and then start spilling the tea. Even though a lot of people like myself have been on this app spilling the tea for the longest, we were called nut jobs. But you know, that's besides the point. Just like I said in one of my last videos, this had to happen. Welcome to the Great Awakening once again. I hope you use the energy to do something useful with it. Because so many of y'all been asking me, I said, what better time to start the YouTube than now? I focused on that. But what everyone learned from this, including myself, is to never put all of your eggs in one basket. They tried to show us who had control. They didn't realize them days of control as they know it is over. This is exactly why every single plan, every single plot that they have in play will crumble. I'll just get ready for the fireworks. Tomorrow and beyond will be very interesting. I'll definitely go in depth on my YouTube, so make sure you subscribe. If you want a chance to talk with me face to face and you in the Atlanta area, make sure you come to my Puff and Paint event. Tickets are definitely limited because they are selling out. Dates are February 28th and March 1st. Tickets are linked below. Last but not least, anybody who knows me knows there's a lot of people that I love on this app. One person in particular that I've been following for years is Mama T. Of course, y'all already know this. I'm excited to announce that I'll be on Mama T's Stella Marie podcast this Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along with some amazing ladies. Amy the Voodoo Queen, Tashavi Zane. We're gonna be talking all things hoodoo, voodoo, and divination. You definitely don't want to miss it. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Mama T's YouTube page now so you'll be ready to go on Friday. As always, peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Since they fucked around and we're all about to find out, I'm going to tell you what to do to keep your house in order. You are going to research all of the local farms around you. You're going to see who's selling the beef, who's selling the chickens, who's selling the eggs, who's selling the produce. You're going to develop a relationship with these people and see if they're selling anything directly to consumers. So you can get your eggs, your meat, your vegetables, and your everything straight from the farmer. If we all get involved with the local farms around us and we really develop a sense of community, we all still gonna eat. People survived the Great Depression because their supply chain was local. Our supply chain in most places is so spread out across the world that we wouldn't know what to do.
All right, guys, so I came back to see if we could get to my house out here. Let's see what they have to say. Military is about to come speak to me. You guys will hear the truth.
I got something to pick you up.
How you doing, brother? Good, good. I live right here. Just want to go to my house.
Unfortunately, we can't let anybody through. It's a hard closure.
Why is that?
Because there's an evacuation order. We can't let anybody through unless you're contractor, first responder, somebody supporting the first responders.
I'm a contractor, and I also live here.
But are you working to support the fire? Like, what do you doing?
I would love to support the fire, but I'm a general contractor.
Do you have credentials saying that you're supposed to be here?
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So we've been evacuated about almost a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
We've been homeless, no home. We've noticed that you guys are here, the military.
Right.
There is no fire by my house as I see the fire is out. So maybe my house has been burned down already. Maybe it hasn't. At my risk, I want to go there and see it. If I burn down, it's okay. I'm fine with that. Why is that a no?
I don't know the why. I'm just going to tell you that we have orders not to let anybody through.
Can you bring him for a sec? I want to ask him a question.
You want to ask him a question?
Yes.
That's fine. You can.
Your government's recent disclosure of our base in your...
Hold on. Because he can't go in his own crib because whatever, right? Check this out.
Y'all would not believe what they found in certain areas that were burnt in the LA fires. Could this be why the military and the FBI was deployed and was stopping people from going down certain areas? You cannot make this up. They tell us right in our faces, bruh. Y'all, look at this video. This is what they found underground.
With the hazmat, we have found a underground lithium battery storage plant for bicycle batteries that has posed a huge hazard in that area. We are working with the hazmat teams to keep that contained. So a lot of that is just very dangerous. As you just heard, the air quality in some of that area is still very, very high.
With that being said, look at this video of these people not being able to go to their homes.
Fucking ball.
What?
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Now we're getting these fake fucking wrong.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down below in the comments. This shit crazy, fool.
They can't go to their own home. Keep going. We almost done.
Oceans is a sign that we have been waiting for. A pivotal moment that will change the course of human history. It is a signal that opens the door for us to reveal our presence, our ships, and the truth that has been hidden from most of humanity for far too long. Why, you ask? Before initiating first contact with any evolving world, there are universal laws that we must abide by, laws that honor free will and the conscious choice of civilizations. One of these laws requires that we wait until the governing bodies of that civilization to take the first step in disclosing information about our existence. This initial act of disclosure is so crucial as it symbolizes collective consent of your world, signaling that it is prepared to receive and to integrate what follows. Only once this is demonstrated through your leaders can we move forward and reveal ourselves to all. We come not to dominate, but to collaborate, to bring forth a new world with you.
You're not just a weirdo that doesn't want to be around a lot of people. You are literally different. Your coworkers didn't like you. Your friends didn't like you. Some of you, your parents didn't like you. And that is because you are peculiar. It's difficult sometimes to come to the realization that people don't like you for no reason, but the reason is because you are peculiar. You are different. You are set apart. God has made you different than other people. And this is the reason why you've always been talked about and lied on and cheated on and made to feel less than. This has been the plot of the enemy all along, to knock you off of your high horse, right? The high horse that God has placed you on, because God has called you anointed, appointed, chosen. God has said every good thing about you, but the enemy has come with the opposite of the truth of who you are. The enemy has sent every single person to try and take you out. Your coworkers, your family, your friends. He has used every single person close to you and every situation imaginable that could possibly take you out for good. But he's a liar and the truth is not in him. This is the reason why he has not prevailed. You must understand that God says that you are a peculiar people. You are a chosen people. You are different. You are unique. You are not like everybody else. You are abnormally normal. Glory to God, because the Spirit of God has breathed a different type of anointing in you. This is the reason why you've always been a loner. This is why you haven't had many friends. This is even the reason why you don't like to be around a lot of people. Listen, you are sensitive spiritually. And you cannot just take on everybody's spirit. You need time to be able to process the things in your environment, to be able to process the people around you. This is why you have never had a bunch of friends, because you don't do well with others who cannot see who you are. It's not that you have to be seen, but you cannot be in a position where people don't at least get it a little bit. You are different. You are chosen. You are unique. unique. And this is why when you connect with someone, you connect with them because they see you without you having to say who you are. God has made you different. God has made you special. You are peculiar. You are different. You are an anomaly. You are something otherworldly. God didn't make you like everyone else. Listen, there is such a thing as being chosen. There is such a thing as being different. There is such a thing as being unique, and that is you. The sooner you can embrace your difference, embrace your uniqueness, embrace your strangeness, your oddness, the quicker you will be able to walk through this life boldly and unfazed. Because what you must understand is that the reason that you cannot connect with everyone is because you have a work to do. Your job is different than the average person. It's unique. Just as God made you. He made you unique and peculiar. And how do you know that you're peculiar? Because you wake up in the middle of the night and something just hits your spirit and you go, I don't know what's going on, but I need to get up and pray. I don't know what I'm feeling, but something doesn't feel right in my spirit. All week long, something just feels off, but I know that something is happening, but I can't see what it is because your spirit has picked up on what is going on in the spirit realm. You're different. This is why you have dreams and visions that are not just regular dreams and visions. Right. This is why God will reveal something to you that's going to happen in years. This is the reason why you cannot have anybody in your house. This is the reason why you cannot be connected to any type of spirit. You must understand exactly who you are. You're not just a weirdo that doesn't want to be around a lot of people. You are literally different. You are literally different. You are made uniquely. You can't do what everyone else does. You can't take in everything that everyone takes in. You can't watch anything that everyone watches. You are different. You are so different. You have an understanding that things that you know, if you were to explain to people, they would think that you're crazy. They would think that you're weird and strange. But this is why God will reveal things to you and tell you, shh, be quiet. Mm-hmm. This is the reason why God will reveal a prophetic word to you and say, shh, not yet. Don't reveal it yet. This is the reason why God will show you your future and will say, don't share it with anyone. Wait until it happens. Wait until the time. God whispers in your ear. He gives you unique instructions. Those of you who don't feel that you can relate to this message and you don't feel that you're chosen, I'm here to tell you that you are. I'm here to tell you that you are. God said you are a chosen people. You are anointed. You are peculiar. You are set apart for me. That means if you are in God, you are chosen. You are peculiar. Hallelujah. He has set you apart for himself. You are his own special vessel, and nothing will ever change that. You are a different type of vessel. God has called you unto himself. Be not ashamed of your peculiarness. Be not ashamed of your difference. Be not ashamed of the fact that you are not like everyone else. You are not a trend. You are not a clone. You are not a twin to anyone in the sense of being peculiar. You are God's own person. God said, before I formed you, I knew you. Before I formed you, before I put you together, before I molded you and made you and fashioned you, I knew you. You belong to him. And guess what? He belongs to you. God belongs to you.
I just dislike that they forget the mother, divine feminine. But let's keep going.
Ask what you will. Make your petition known to heaven. As long as your heart is turned towards the Lord, watch him answer. Watch him answer. and watch him do exactly what he said he was going to do, and watch him fulfill the desires of your heart, because you are his.
That's the, oh shit. That's the end of the presentation, Haven. That's the end of the presentation. I hope you're in a wonderful, magnificent mood. Hopefully, if you wasn't, you are now. Hopefully, you had a wonderful, magnificent rotation. Viewer discretion is advised. Full disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. Anything and everything you see on this channel is for entertainment. So, with that being said, if it does not resonate with you, leave it on the ground for someone else to pick it up. We are just escaping the chaos going on outside of us on the external. If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. New to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so we notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown to see me, it will be returned 100 fold. The most high just use divine vessel to divine support yours truly. Because all about divine support. I just want to say, peace and prosperity to you and yours. Grace, gratitude, and thanks. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. You are not obligated. Once again, for the people in the back, they are not obligated. But if you like to do the same, the links are in the video description or the About tab on the channel. Cash App and PayPal only. That is the most effective way to support the channel, my well-being. Why? Because we gotta wait till every 21st of the month for YouTube payout. So if you was to donate through YouTube or support through YouTube right now, it's the 20th right now, right? It doesn't come through next rotation. We gotta wait a whole month for it to come through, and we gotta meet a threshold. It's a whole process. So yeah, anyhow, pardon, I'm in a relaxed, chill mood. I'm gonna get back to relaxing and chilling. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? I got things to do. Next rotation, I gotta run to the supermarket, grab some things. And I'm really excited about that. If you'd like to contribute by any means necessary, do your thing. You're not obligated. Whatever's clever. Feel me? Grace, gratitude, thanks in advance if you do so. If not, that is okay. You feel me? YouTube cash out. YouTube payout has me covered for the most part, and I give my grace, guys, and thanks to be able to do such. Anyhow, I love y'all, love and unity. I'm up out of here. With that being said, safe travel to Asheville's Haven. I'm out. I don't know if I'm going up next rotation, by the way. We'll see. If so, we'll probably do a quick one. Anyhow, you guys be conscious of yourself. Have a good one. You too, KN.